Good evening, as I hope you're all having one right now. I think we all need it. My name is Red Rocket, and this is The Run. This past week is one we will be talking about for a long time, as the iPhone 17 has finally been announced, which comes in 4 different versions, one of which is the iPhone 17 Air that is surprisingly thinner than people's patience these days. There's also the Pro and the Max Pro. The difference? Nothing. But the scam is in the name. Apple are pros at maxing out your wallet. They also had a huge iOS update that makes all the apps have this glassy look to them, which will eventually end up making half their users get glasses. The best product they introduced was the AirPods Pro 3 that have live translation that can even display your response in another language through your phone. And as someone who has a girlfriend with 2 parents that don't speak any English, this is the greatest creation since toilet paper. And I've already canceled my Duolingo account. Terrence Crawford defeated Canelo Alvarez live on Netflix to become the undisputed super middleweight champion. Besides the fact that the fight started at 1 a.m. Eastern time, which, come on Netflix, I need time to sleep in before my football starts. Crawford once again proved why the better side won the Mexican-American War. The new Swedish health minister collapsed to the floor on her first day in action. That's what happens when you have one too many Swedish meatballs. A new survey reveals that nearly 2/3 of Gen Z drivers feel anxious about refilling, with 62% of 18 to 24-year-olds experiencing refuel anxiety. Oh, give me a break. I mean, concerns were extended beyond fuel prices, including parking, selecting correct fuel, handling pumps, often, driven by the fear of public mistakes. Come on, guys, we gotta do better than this. I mean, I'm sure this data doesn't include the creepy little guy in the stool right outside the little convenience store. I mean, the only real anxiety I have there is watching that dollar count go up. An Italian fitness trainer, Laura Messi, made headlines after marrying herself in what described as a fairy tale without the prince. She's Italian? Okay. She's believed to be the first Italian woman to take part in the global trend of salgamy, or self-marriage, which has appeared in countries including Japan, the US, and Canada. Supporters of salgamy see it as an empowering statement of self-acceptance, which critiques the... I can't even read what it's describing. It's just so ridiculous. Genuine question. What's the difference between this and being unmarried? When she gets divorced, who gets the house? At least she wins every argument? Come on, boys. Clap it up. We dodged a bullet with this one. Taylor Swift's boyfriend is at it again, as multiple Chiefs players wore Free 4 shirts in honor of Rashid Rice before Sunday's game against the Philadelphia Eagles. If you don't recall, Rice admitted to 2 third-degree felony charges, including a collision involving serious bodily injury and racing on a highway causing bodily injury, as he also fled the scene. Yes, let's free the man who drove incredibly recklessly, injured multiple people, including children, and fled the scene and the responsibility for his actions. Crazy that this guy is still employed. Scientists say there's a brand new personality type known as outrovert. Unlike introverts who turn inward and extroverts who thrive in groups, outroverts are friendly and capable of deep one-on-one bonds, but struggle to connect with the collectives. They often dislike team sports, final group rituals, and prefer working or socializing independently. Oh, cool. Another label. Damn. People love labels. A man robbed a bank to escape his wife, but was given house arrest instead of jail time. Lawrence J. Ripple, who's 70, by the way, pleaded guilty after walking into the Kansas City bank. Oh, there it is, Kansas City again. Handing over a note demanding nearly $3,000 and then calmly sitting in the lobby until the police arrived. He later admitted he carried out the robbery because he would rather be in jail than at home after an argument with his wife. So you tell me bro risked 25 to life just to avoid small talk over dinner and then just got sentenced to more of it? I mean, he's 70. I mean, I don't wonder how long they've been married. He's probably been hearing that stuff for a long, long time. North Korea and Bosnia are the only countries with steam trains that are still in public service. Now, this is just how I picture Kim Jong-un getting around. See, it's James from Thomas and Friends. The World Stone Skimming Championship has been hit by a cheating scandal as several competitors were disqualified for tampering with their stones to make them more circular, which could help them bounce better on the water. Wonder if they could tamper with my stones. And the highlight of my week comes from the beautiful campus of UCLA as they fall to 0-3, losing to New Mexico thanks to the play of their new quarterback, Nico Imamava. If you don't know, he was the one that recently asked the University of Tennessee for $4 million in NIL money in 2 years. $4 million for a college student. This is after he got destroyed by the eventual national champions, Ohio State, by 42. So what makes you think you can go in there demanding that kind of money? Not to mention you lost to 4-8 Arkansas. So rightfully, Tennessee kicked this ass out, and he went on to UCLA, which reportedly gave him $1.5 million a year in NIL money, which who knows why they gave him that much. But now it all comes full circle as their coach has been canned after 3 games this season because of Nico's poor play, who only plays in front of 20 people and his dad in the stands. Meanwhile, in Knoxville, they just took UGA to overtime, something he couldn't even do last season. So, what goes around comes around. I even heard he'll try to sit out for the rest of the season unless his dad becomes a new head coach. Moral of the story is the grass isn't always greener, and don't get greedy, especially when you're already giving money in McDonald's bags. I've been Red Rocket. This has been The Rundown. See you next week, guys.